Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. So, hello, gentlemen and ladies, crosswatchers. So, we're here to do readings for you guys. I was gonna do some shorts, but I don't know if somebody's gonna steal my content, so I decided to just come on and do it live. I got some wannabe astrologers stealing my content and posting it as if it's theirs. So, if I go on live, you know where it came from. Because it will only be here first. They can only go after me. Okay, wannabes. You wannabes, you wannabes, you wannabes, you wannabes, you wannabes. So Aries men, let's do your message. What is God's message for you at this time? I need to clean my ears. It's overdue now. Aries men. What's your message for Aries men, please? Most High God. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Aries men, we got vanity. What's vanity? Vanity is worldliness. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but vanity is basically dealing with the physical realm. You know, beauty, possessions, um, money, um, dealing with people's opinions of you. Vanity. Sorry. All right, so that's the subject matter, vanity. Your message. So something to do with your physical existence, not your spiritual one. Okay, God's message to you. We got acceptance is trickery. Ooh. So there's something going on with your physical realm. And if you accept it, it's trickery. So it's like the way you're perceiving your physical circumstances. Maybe you don't think you have enough of something and it's kind of making you feel bad. But instead of me kind of speculating, I should read cards. Okay, let's see the underlying issue. It'll tell us. So we got dissipating. Okay, so you're sad. Sadness about impartiality. You see? Look at this. More despondence, more unhappiness about your growth. Okay, so dissipating impartiality. So you used to have a mindset of balance. Like you used to be able to see your physical situation clearly. You used to have the patience to wait to achieve certain things, but you're kind of getting impatient, Aries man. Okay? God says for you to accept that mindset is trickery. You're going to hurt yourself because when you want to grow faster than you can actually grow, it makes you do silly things that you grow to regret in the future. So we are advising you not to do it, okay? And this all stems back from how humans were raised. We were not raised to accept the fact that things take time, okay? So we need to teach ourselves that things take time. Me, I've been in my circumstance for a very long time, for years, and I'm not going to let it go. What you need to do is look at your life and um, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the problems that you do not have. That's the one. So if you were to allow yourself to feel like you are less than because of how slow your growth is happening, you're going to end up doing things that you regret. You're going to create bad karma for yourself, and in the future, it's going to be even worse. So, the advice to you is to take your time and grow. Okay? Stop looking at other people and comparing where they're at and what they have to what you got or where you are at in life. Do not do that. That is one of the biggest enemies of progress. Watching other people and allowing yourself to feel like you are less than because you don't have what they have or you have not yet reached the levels that they have reached. Don't do that. Don't do that. Walk your own walk. Run your own race. You're only racing with your past self, not with other people. It's better when you get what you get it the honest way. That way you don't owe nobody anything. And if anybody want to hate you, God is going to protect you with your earnings from your hard work. We need to start to include the spirit realm in our lives. You're not alone. We are not alone. If people want to laugh at you because of where you're at and what you managed to achieve, let them laugh. You need to grow thicker skin so that people's opinions of you don't matter. You know your struggle. Maybe you need some different kind of friends. Maybe you don't need any friends at all. Maybe you need to spend more time with yourself and focus on yourself so you don't need to hear the opinions of others. Focus on your craft, focus on your talents, focus on your gifts. Grow yourself in private, away from people and their opinions, so that you can grow in peace. To compare ourselves to others and to compete with others is one of the biggest enemies of progress ever. Don't do it. Go at your own pace. Okay? You'll be happy you did. Look, we got service and guilt. You feel bad about what you have managed to do. Look, everybody is not meant to be at the same place at the same time. People grow differently. And one thing you can be sure of, Aries man, is that life, the universe, God, nature, the reason why we take so long to get to where we get to in life or to achieve what we are about to achieve or destined to achieve in life is because there are a lot of lessons that we need to learn on our way. Lessons about ourselves, lessons about the thing that we're about to achieve, lesson about the people around us. Trust me, taking the slow path to your success is much more rewarding than trying to get there speedily, because you'll miss so much. And the thing is, when you rush to get to the top, if you haven't gotten all the lessons that you need to get at the lower levels about how people behave or how you behave in certain situations, then when you achieve these things, you're going to lose it very quickly because you don't have the ground knowledge to help you to sustain yourself and these achievements. Take your time. Learn all that you need to learn. By the time you get where you're going, you're going to get even more skills. You're going to even achieve more than you anticipated in the beginning. Take your time, Aries, man. Rewind this and listen again after we're done. Trust me. Take your time. Don't watch people and their progress. Watch your own. And if you got people around you making you feel bad about your progress, it's time that you separate yourself from them. You don't have to drop them as friends because they're probably just jerks. Maybe they love you, but they're just assholes. They're idiots who have been programmed by the thinking that this stupid society has taught us to think. The society has taught us all to be jerks. Okay? So you have to be fortunate and conscious to escape being a jerk too, and also to escape the jerks, the effect of the jerks. Grow at your own pace, please, for your own safety and your own enjoyment when you finally get there, and for your family and your network in the future. Because the reason I know so much and can come on here and talk about so many different things is because I took the slow boat to my success. If I was to rush, I would have been a completely different person. But I slowed myself down and I pay attention to life. So now I know so much about so many different uh, areas of life that I have so many options as to what I can do to be as a profession in life or to be a success in life. I can have several streams of income. Trust me. If you need to get a small job or a side job or whatever, get a side job, but make sure you keep working on your craft. Do not rush. Okay? Go about it the sensible way, and you'll be happier you did in the future. Don't disappoint your future self by trying to rush. It's time that we get over that spell. How many times are we gonna fail because we want to get where we're going quickly? So that's you, Aries. Don't let the world fool you. Take your time. Okay, Taurus man, let's see your message. Okay, Taurus man, at the bottom of the deck, we got acceptance for you too. Okay, so yours is about acceptance. Alrighty, your message, we got perception. Okay, so perception, it talks about the way that you are seeing a situation. Like, there's always a positive way to view a situation and a negative way to view a situation. Always. Okay, so this is all about your perception. Let's see the underlying issue. We got balance, enlightenment. So that's talking about new information, balance, new information. Ooh, we got abundance. Oh, destiny. Okay, so if you balance out this new information, that means see it from the right perspective, right? Then what you're gonna get is an abundance of destiny. Your destiny is gonna be more beneficial to you somehow. That's crazy. That's new to me. Because I've always thought destiny is destiny, but God is saying if you choose to see a situation from the right perspective, okay, I get it now. So it's like you're going to make it to your destiny, but whether or not you are happy in your destiny or you are sad or feeling inadequate, it's up to how you're seeing things. Right. Okay, so let's see. So if you balance your enlightenment, if you balance the knowledge that you've been getting lately, if you balance the things that you have been learning lately, you will have an abundance when you get to your destiny. You're going to get to your destiny anyway. How you perceive your destiny will determine, well, how you experience, I should say, your destiny will be determined by how you see your situation. Okay, let's read on. So we got an impasse. So feeling blocked when it comes to your work. Impasse, workaholic, expansion, release. So something is being released when it comes to your work. There's a blockage when it comes to your work, and it's like you expected to expand in some way, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. However, God is saying how you perceive this situation will determine the type of experience that you live once you get to a certain point in your life's journey. So God is saying you could choose to see this uh positively, or you could choose to see this negatively, because nobody likes like a cut. So it's like a cut in work or a pay decrease or some kind of minimalization when it comes to your work is happening. But God said you need to see it as a blessing. Balance your enlightenment, the things that you've learned about your work. You need to balance it. So look at it from the positive, look at the advantages, I should say, of this new situation when it comes to your work, and also look at the disadvantages. So when you want to, if you're going to choose to pay attention to the negativity that comes as a result of these changes in your work, make sure that you're fair to yourself by paying attention to the positive aspects of the situation that you find yourself in as well, Taurus man. Okay, it will benefit you more. Don't just look at the darkness, look at the light as well. Okay, less sometimes less is more. Okay, so we got service and facade. You see, something was fake anyway, so you were putting in hard work and it was all fake anyway, and it brought you sadness. So if the work now gets minimized, that's a plus for you, because something was false about your work anyway, and it was making you sad. We got discovery and creation. So you get to basically create anew. You've basically come to the realization that you can create something new. And look, we got mysticism. new and magical. We got gossip. So talk about a victim. So victim would represent someone or a situation that is unfair, basically. The victim recovering. Okay. So something about your work was a facade anyway. What you thought your work was about is not what it was actually about. So it's actually a good thing that it's been minimized. Okay, maybe the importance that you were placing on your work. So if you're not getting like less hours or less money or anything like that, maybe you held this job in high regard, but now you're not really holding it in such high regard. You're starting to see things more clearly because there was some kind of unfair vibes that was going on here, and it's like it's time for recovery. So it's like you're about to undo some of the negativity that you did. That's a good thing. Perception. We got instinct, impatience. Impatience is usually not a good thing. Impatience. We got rejection of a quest. Instinct, impatience. So you're feeling like something is time sensitive and the quest is going to be rejected. So it's like you want to propose something, or maybe the universe is proposing that you make the situation right, but it's going to be rejected. You're going to reject it. But there's some kind of rejection here, or some it's believed instinct. Somebody's instinct is telling them that there's going to be some kind of rejection of a quest here. So what I was seeing was there was something going on at work. It wasn't right, whatever it was. And now there's an opportunity for you to do something about it. But somewhere in the mix, there's a fear that the quest will be rejected. Let's read on. Let's see. We got passion, self-worth, wisdom, impartiality, and growth, forgiveness. So passion regarding one's self-worth is wise and it brings balance. So what I'm getting from this is everybody is important. And there's a need for forgiveness. So by you acknowledging that everybody is important, you treat people with the level of respect that they deserve. That's gonna bring a blessing to you. That's gonna bring forgiveness and basically relief from the guilt that you feel for the trickery. So you were tricked into tricking someone, or you were tricked into doing something probably like illegal, whether spiritually illegal or immoral or something at work, for vanity. You were getting paid, but you didn't know what your mission truly was. You know? So it's just about seeing what you can do to bring balance to the situation now that you know what is really going on in this work situation. It will be a blessing to you. Okay? So bless yourself by blessing someone else. That's you, Taurus. Gemini, men. Let's see what's your message. My board is still there. I just can't be bothered to use it. It's small anyway. Gemini. So we got more sadness. You sad too, Gemini? Oh, it's something in the air. Hang on. So your subject matter is despondence. What's despondence? Despondence is basically feeling kind of low. If you look at the picture, it's like sadness, you know? It looks like disappointment. That's the energy I'm getting from her right now. It's just disappointment. Like she wanted something and it didn't happen. So that's the subject matter for you, despondence. So yes, you're unsatisfied about something. Sheesh. Okay. It's never a mistake. You can feel when it's a mistake, Gemini. That wasn't a mistake. This is all about energy. That's probably how you were feeling. Like something just dropped. That energy has something to do with your situation somehow. These cards are not a mistake. You want to see? So we got growth and perception. So you too. You said about your growth too. It's all about how you're seeing it. Like I said to Aries, you should go and watch was it Aries? The Aries men's reading. We all progress at our own speed. Don't let the world fool you. Humans are made to live forever. Don't let the world fool you. You're not getting too old. You have to take care of yourself. Then you won't be worried about time. If you learn how to take care of your body, you'll always have it. That means spiritually, physically, nutritionally. Okay? Stop being worried about your growth. Stop looking at other people. You don't know how other people get what they got. You don't know if they're truly happy with what they have, because a lot of people, everybody put on a brave, happy face. If we've learned anything from social media, is that a lot of the faces that we see, they're masks. What you need to see is who people truly are behind closed doors when there are no cameras and nobody watching, when they're all alone. Do not compare yourself to other people. Do not compare your progress to other people's progress. Gemini man. As I was saying to Aries, is one of the biggest enemies of progress, to compete with other people and compare our circumstance with other people's circumstances. We are all raised different. We all understand things different. We all have different experiences. The fact that you are moving slower than somebody else, it doesn't make you less than them. They're going to say so, but you have to know yourself. You have to understand life for yourself so that nothing that people say and nothing that people do can move you. You are the master. You are your God. We need to stop trying to live up to other people's expectations and standards. It doesn't matter if it's our mother, our father, our best friend, our wife, our husband, or whatever. Stop allowing people to make you rush and fall flat on your face. You have no one but yourself to blame, because it's going to turn out bad. Stop comparing yourself with other people and their quote unquote progress, because you don't even know if they made progress for real. Maybe they stole what they have. Maybe they kill somebody to get what they have. Is it really worth it? Risking going to jail? Stop looking at other people and stop listening to other people. Walk your own race, run your own race. You're not racing with anybody. It's a very bad idea. If you want to slow yourself down even more, go ahead. Do some stupid shit to try and make yourself look like you're in so and so's bracket or in so and so standard, what caliber, whatever the word is. Let people do their thing and you do your thing, bro. Pay attention to your own self. Let's see the underlying issue. So we got release, acceptance. You see, you don't want to accept where you're at. You don't want to accept the real perception of your growth. So you know that you know how you should be perceiving your growth. You know better. That's what that's saying to me. Release acceptance. So you want to release your acceptance. You don't want to accept going slow anymore. You gonna go to jail. Or you gonna make some enemies. You gonna set up bad karma for yourself then. Stop it. You want to release acceptance, or look at that, of your wisdom. You know better, Gemini. You know better. Somebody taught you better, or life taught you better, so you know what I'm saying to you. Stop allowing this world to dictate who you are. This world doesn't have our best interests at heart. They want to fill up their prisons, bruv. They want people to use their hospitals and their pharmaceuticals, bruv. It's not about you being making progress and being a success. That's your desire, but that's not where you're going to end up listening to the teachings of this world. You know better, Gemini man. You know better. Trust what you know. Don't let this world move you, or else you'll be sad that you did. Don't let this world move you. Okay? We got renewal of discovery. That's why I'm here. I'm here to remind you that you know. You discovered this lesson already when it comes to your work. You already know. Your joy. So you love your work. Listen. Things happen fast for some people and they happen slow for some people. But what you can be sure of is if you stay on your path, it's going to be at the right time for you. Okay? Because sometimes we want to rush to do things that the world isn't ready for and it'll make it flop. Like, think about a song that comes out, yeah? And the song ain't doing any numbers because it's the wrong time. But years down the line, all of a sudden we start playing the song and it's like we want to play the song over and over and over because we're at a stage of development where the song is more suited to this time. So trust the timing of your life. Trust the timing of your growth and progress. It's cool. Relax. Go with the flow. Okay, stay focused, obviously. Don't lose heart, but don't try to rush either. If you need to do something else to supplement your income or whatever, then do that. Because we got rent to pay and whatnot, but that's not where you're staying. Know that that's not where you're staying. So when you plan, always plan your life knowing that one day you're gonna have your own business or whatever it is that your ambitions are. One day you're gonna be doing the job that makes your heart sing. That's your aim. You cannot have it right now though. So right now, God wanna give you some other experiences so that you can meet some people. You don't know who the people are that you're about to meet and the experiences that you're about to have, so that when you get to this work that actually bring you joy, this part of your life that you want to be at, how it's going to help you, how it's going to be a blessing to you that you met those people and you had those experiences. Trust the ride. Okay, Gemini, you good. You're in good hands. Relax. Okay? So you forgot for a moment, but hopefully this is sinking in. Don't compare and compete with anybody. Okay? Life has a plan. Trust the plan that life has for you. You're still going to end up where you want to go, but it's gonna be more beneficial to you, the experiences that you've had on your journey there. Okay, there's a lot that you need to learn to help you to sustain that position when you finally get there. Do not rush, because you're missing a lot when you rush. You're not doing yourself any favors, Gemini man. Slow down. You're not who you want to be, but you're on your way there. Be humble. It's okay. Who don't like you right now, it tells you more about them than it tells you about you. It's not you that's the problem. It's they're probably materialistic. However, are those the kind of people that you want in your life? Be grateful for the lessons that your present condition is showing you. Your perception. Make sure you're seeing things from the right perspective. Somebody want to talk down on you because you don't have a big bank account. It's not for you to feel like you're a little person or like you're less important. It's for you to see that this person is materialistic. You want to be a fair weather friend. You see, a good friend, they would respect the fact that your bank account is what it is. They will not throw it in your face and make you feel like you're less of a man because of what it is. Okay? A good friend will probably come up with some kind of a healthy business plan to help you uh make more money. Okay? That's what a friend do. A friend acts like a friend. A jackass act like a jackass. And a hater act like a hater. So your position right now is helping you to separate who is important from who is unimportant. You will know where to put people in the hierarchy of your life. This is an opportunity for you to surround yourself with the players that are going to bring out the best in you. So pay attention to what your situation is teaching you. That if you had money, everybody would have been your friend. You wouldn't be able to tell the fake friends from the real ones if you had money. So use this opportunity where you don't have much to determine who is the real from who is fake. Who believe in you from who don't believe in you. Who have sense from who don't have sense. Who is kind from who is not kind. Who you're taking with you into your future and who you don't mind leaving behind, Gemini man. This is a brilliant opportunity. You are the CEO of your life. Hire and fire as you see fit. Promote and demote as you see fit. And you can do so best when you don't have. All you need to do is make sure that you remember that this is not your final destination. You remember where you're headed. You are greater than this. And it's going to be manifested in reality once all the smoke and all the other things, all the other elements come into alignment. Once you've had all the experiences that you need to make you capable of handling that much power and prestige or whatever it is that you're headed for. God needs to build you first and help you build your surroundings first. Okay? Understand how life actually works. Don't pay attention to what this stupid society want to teach us to believe about life. Everybody is not going to be driving no Bugatti at the same time. Some people got their Bugatti in 2000. Some people get their first Bugatti in 2045. Some people started their own business in 1999. Some people start their first business in next year, whatever next year is, 2027. You understand? Pay attention to your own timeline and your own surroundings and use the opportunity that life is giving you wisely. Make sure you have the right perspective of your situation. You're not at your final destination, you're traveling. Okay? Right. So remember that, because you already knew that before, but God sent me to remind you again. Right. So that's you, Gemini man. Okay, Cancer man. Whew. See, these are the kind of readings that I like to do. It makes a difference in the world. I mean, my case is necessary too, but that shit is hard. I already lived it. I have to live it over again. That sucks, bro. But I have to do it. I know. I still don't like it. I like doing this. Yeah. With my case, is a lot of his history. It's a lot of shit that already happened before. Like, I know the story is horrible. I already lived it, but I guess I need to share it so other people know, well, my side of the story. I still prefer to do this. This is why I got into tarot, to help people. All right, so Cancer man. Okay, Cancer man. The subject matter for you is a quest. A challenge. A mission. All right, so what we've got going on? We got insecurity about vanities or something in the real world, and grief. So you're insecure about something going on in your world, and it's bringing you grief. Something about a quest. So you were trying to achieve something and you didn't achieve it, and now it's affecting your 3D world. It's affecting something in your 3D. So it could be like your possessions or something with your body, and it's making you sad. But then we got gratitude fell out by itself. So what is that saying? I feel like it's saying you're not looking at the situation properly. You need to be grateful for whatever is happening and be grateful for what is not happening. Let's see. The underlying issue is mysticism. Yeah. So mysticism talk about like magic, manipulation, illusion, not seeing things clearly. Okay. So it could be a positive thing or it could be a negative thing. So let's see. Mysticism with a soulmate. Okay. So someone, you weren't seeing someone clearly. Okay, so let's read the message again. So we got insecurity, vanity, and grief. So this could be an actual relationship. Okay, because we got mysticism and soulmate. So somebody that you were attached to is like you weren't seeing them clearly. Let's read on. So mysticism, soulmate, recovery, prayer. So you probably lost someone. It looked like you lost someone and you want them back. Recovery, prayer, joy, and putting in the work. So the quest is to get this person back in your life. Service and rejection. You're like, it's gonna be a miracle to have any growth and balance, basically justice in this situation. Okay, and we got facade coming in next. So let's see what's going on there. So we got mysticism regarding a soulmate. So somebody that you thought you were seeing clearly, you realize that you were not seeing them clearly. Okay. And you want to actually recover in this situation. You're praying for joy. You're praying for joy and to put in the work. But we got rejection with miracle. Huh? Okay, wait. It looked like you threw away something. You threw away something good in the rubbish. Cancer man. Okay, so the underlying the subject matter was a quest. Okay, so you were trying to achieve something. The message is insecurity about achieving what that is, and it's bringing you grief. But then we have gratitude just here on its own, just randomly. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So there's two different energies going on here. Okay, so let's see the underlying issue. So we got mysticism regarding a soulmate. And we got recovery. And then we got prayer. Hang on. Mysticism regarding a soulmate or a soulmate's recovery. Okay. So we got praying for joy and putting in the work. But then that's followed by rejection. So it's like you're trying to make something right, but you're afraid that whoever this soulmate is, you weren't seeing them clearly and something happened. Now you need to go into recovery mode for whatever it is that you did to this person or didn't do to this person. But somehow you dropped the ball with this person that was a soulmate, okay, or is a soulmate. Now you're praying for joy in putting in the work to fix it. But you believe that this person is going to reject you. So you believe that you've hurt this person so much so that they won't care about how much work you put into making the situation right again. So we got miracle when it comes to your growth and perfection. Yeah, facade. So you don't even believe that not even a miracle can fix this. We got miracle, growth, perfection, facade. Let's read on. Facade in this new beginning. Yeah, you don't believe that this new beginning can come at all. But then we have this gratitude card here that's just sticking out by itself, Cancer Man. So I this is a let it be. This is a it's gonna be what it is. Let's see. So facade about a new beginning, creation. We got perception, renewal, guilt. Yeah, you know that you don't really deserve a new chance. You don't feel good about it. Yeah, we got trickery. Yeah, you messed up with this person, Cancer. You messed up with this person, and you know what's gonna heal this? Time. Above all else, time is what's gonna heal this because people need to get over it. So it's gonna take a combination of time and you when the time is right, putting in the effort to treat them correctly. You're gonna have to be very delicate with this person in the future because once that trust is shattered, they say it's kind of like a broken mirror, bro. You could stick it back together, but you're gonna still see the cracks. You messed up. That's why it's not good to treat people any whole how. Do not take lying to someone lightly. Do not take manipulating someone lightly because you're diminishing the power of your bond. You're diminishing the power of your trust. And some people you do it so much so that you shatter it completely. Only God can fix it back. And that's what you did. Whatever you did to this soulmate of yours, you know that only God can fix it back. But God is saying, even though you are unhappy about the state of this relationship with this person, okay, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although it could be a romantic one. It could be a work relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be somebody from your family that you treated wrong, but somebody that you felt close to. They were a soulmate and you played with them. Mysticism. So in this case, mysticism is a negative card. You played games with them. You tricked them. You did a whole lot, man. And you demolished your relationship. Tower. You created tower after tower after tower after tower after tower. And now you wish you could rebuild with them. God said you need to hold on to your sadness. Okay? That's yours. Okay? You deserve that. And you still need to be grateful. In the midst of your tears, you still need to fucking be grateful. Because it could be even worse. Your actions could actually cause this person to lose their life. How about that? They're still alive. So be grateful for the problems that you don't have with this person. Whatever state your relationship is in, it could have been much worse. That's what God is saying. So you need to still have gratitude, and the tears that you're experiencing, the unhappiness that you're experiencing, the dissatisfaction that you're experiencing, that's yours. You deserve that. You fucked up. Claim your art. You created that. Okay? Because you were being insensitive and careless about your soulmate's feelings and their future, their destiny, their happiness, their understanding, their peace of mind. You were careless about all of that. But they made it anyway. And now you want to be back in their world. You want it to be back like it was before. God said, nah, you need to do the time. You did the crime, now you're doing the time, Cancer Man. You're doing the time. And God said, you better do it with a smile on your face. God ain't trying to hear it, Cancer. Yeah. Impartiality. It's only fair. Is it? Balance. Yeah. Impartiality. God say have faith, man. Yeah. You did what you did. Now you're suffering. Have faith. We got complacency of the destiny. So you slow down your destiny with this person. You put a major time stop in your destiny with this person. So now, like I said, you have to let time do what time does. And then when you do have an opportunity to get back in this person's life, you are going to be analyzed with a fine tooth comb. Okay? You're gonna have to step on eggshells. You created that. It's gonna be a long time before you can heal this again with this person. So get comfortable. Okay? Get comfortable. Right. Yeah. Complacency, destiny, and confusion. You slowed it down, bro. Now you brought yourself confusion and isolation. You're all alone. And you're sad about it, dissipating. Okay, let me start rubbing it in. But yeah, you fucked up, man. You deserve this. This is a life lesson. So make sure the other people in your life, you treat them with the respect that you're supposed to treat them with, so you do not isolate yourself from anyone else that you actually value in your life. Okay? Okay. That's what I'm saying. There's life lessons, boy. Life lessons. So just try not to repeat the same nonsense with somebody else that you value. Let this be the one time that nature has to teach you this lesson. Or not. It's up to you. But hey, it's your life and your misery. And God said you better go through it with a smile on your fucking face. We ain't even trying to hear that you sad. You sad about what? You weren't sad when you were fucking it up, were you? You weren't sad when you were telling all those lies and doing all that stupid shit, when you were doing all that unfair shit. You weren't sad at all. So we don't want to hear it. Suck it up, buttercup. All right, Cancer Man, that's you. It's gonna take time to heal that, okay? So we're gonna do Leo Man, and then we're gonna end this video for now, and then we're gonna do the rest at our earliest convenience, okay? So Leo man, what's your message? Have you been a good boy, Leo? If you've been a bad boy, it's gonna come out in my cards, I'm telling you. So I don't care how y'all feel about the messages that come out in my card. When y'all fuck up, I'm here to tell you that you fucked up. Okay? I'm not here to sell you fucking lollipops and rainbows and roses, or what do men like? Men like money. I'm not here to sell you dollar bills and pound coins and stuff like that. Y'all like money and cars. I'm not here to sell you Bugattis and Lamborghinis and BMWs and all them things. I'm here to sell you the truth. If you've been a bad boy, I'ma see it. If you've been a good boy, I'ma see that, and I'ma tell you. Okay? Okay. So have you been naughty, Leo? How have you been doing, Leo? Let's see. You see, doing these readings, it bring out the version of me that I like. Upset because moved from the madness. That shit is personal. You need two more. Alrighty. So, oh, you said two? You said two, Leo. Let's see. What's the matter? Let's see what God want to tell you. Okay. So, we got miracle, balance, grief, and abundance. Hmm. So you're unhappy, Leo. It's a challenge for you. Your unhappiness is affecting your money. And God says, if you balance your grief, you get abundance. Miracle, balance, grief, abundance. So this is a matter of making you know that you have the power, Leo. Happiness is a choice, Leo. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be sad or you can choose to be happy no matter what is going on in your life. You ever been sad and no matter what people do, they can't make you happy? Or you ever been happy and no matter what happened, they can't make you sad? Because you chose to be happy and you chose to be sad at those times. This is one of those times God is challenging you to be happy, regardless of your circumstances, basically. And the prize is you're gonna get some. It may not be money, it may be money, but when we see the abundance cards and the money cards, I don't like to just refer to money alone because there's so many ways that life be blessing us. And if you don't have a card to represent every last one of those things in the deck, then we might see the money card and just think it's money. But abundance or the money cards in these decks could represent anything, but something that you like and something that you want, something that's going to be beneficial to you. So if you overcome your sadness, just magically overcome it. Take power over your own emotions, basically, and overcome this sadness. The universe is going to reward you with something that you truly want and love and appreciate. So why is the universe doing that to you? Why is the universe basically it is to show you that you have the power, Leo. God is whatever is happening in your life right now, and the fact that God wants to reward you for overcoming your sadness with the snap of your finger just by choosing to be happy. God is trying to show you that how much power you have over your emotions and by extension your physical surroundings, because when we are sad we can't really manifest money like that. When we are sad we make money, like good things, blessings. When we're sad we can't really manifest blessings like that because we're so negative. All that's coming from us is negative energy, so it basically disrupts our abundance. Okay, because the universe respond to what energy we're putting out. Sorry. So let's see the underlying issue. But yeah, God is trying to show you how much power you have over your own emotions and by extension, your surroundings. You are a magician. God is like, act like it, soldier. Okay, so yeah, look, self worth. You see, God said you are a magician, bruv. Act like it. I want to say stop me now. Beep. But I'm not going to do that because now everybody can take my crudeness. But yeah, don't be a softy, okay? So self worth and service. Put in that work because you have that power. Know who you are. You are a magician. Act like you are. Bumbleclad. So we got vanity. You see? You'll be getting something that you like if you do it. We got impatience, gratitude. You're impatient about being happy, but God is like, shit, he don't even know that he could just make himself happy. He's waiting for all of his circumstances in his life, right? To be going in his favor for him to be happy. He don't even know that it's not that serious. Shit, you want to be happy, fucking be happy. Just be. To be or not to be. Just fucking be. Impatience, gratitude, wisdom, enlightenment. You're waiting for everything to come together to make you happy when the truth is you already know how to be happy. You are your first soulmate. You and your God is all that you need. You don't need anybody else outside of you. Not your wife, not your child, not your parents, not your best friend, not your boss. You don't need no money. You don't need a house. You don't need a car to be happy. Happiness comes from within. It's an inside job. You are your soulmate. You are all that you need, really. We got perseverance and guilt. See? So you're just staying in this bad feeling energy when you already have the power to escape your unhappiness, Leo. Leo man. We got gossip and perception. So you need to talk about how you're seeing things. You need to have a serious talk with yourself about how you're seeing things. And yeah, you need to listen to what we're saying to you about how you're perceiving things. Happiness is an inside job. It has nothing to do with what you have or what you don't have or who you have or who you don't have. Happiness is just a choice. That's why people can't understand why am I living such a crazy life? The stories I come on here and tell, and yet still you are happy and bubbly and shit. The fuck? It's an inside job. I choose to be happy. Shit. I, I choose to be happy in spite of. Or else, if we allow outside influences to govern our emotions, people will forever have power over our emotions. Because all they have to do is do the shit that they're not going to make us sad. But if you choose to be sad, whether things are going your way or not choose to be sad. If you choose to be happy, whether things are going your way or not, how they going to take that from you? You are the master of your universe. The fuck? You are the master of your universe. Act like it. You are the master of your universe. Happiness is a choice. It's not the result of having something you want or having someone you want or getting rid of something you want to get rid of or getting rid of someone. No, happiness is a choice. You just choose to be happy and voila, you're happy. In spite of. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining my insanity self. Until next time, let's see. So we go from Virgo next time. Okay. Yeah. So until next time, lovelies. Take care. Bye bye.